Hi and welcome. My first question is how many of you out there are 50 plus and feel really, really good? Raise your hands real, real high. Shake them around. See, I'm passionate about helping folks like yourself that are 50 plus, the little bit more mature folks in life that are finding ways to, or asking questions about how do I stay amazingly energized and physically fit at 50 plus. See, for me, about 8 years ago, I had a huge health crisis. My kidneys failed. I went on kidney dialysis for 2 years. What a blessing in my life is that I learned at 50 plus how to get in the best shape I could. See, I was at the lowest point in my life, and I had a choice to make. The choice was, can I get myself in really good physical shape to go out and live a life that's purposeful to help others? So I'm going to share a few tips with you to my dear, cherished friends at 50 plus. And here it is. First off, give yourself a pat on the back for being 50 years old and have some fun when we're talking about, how do we do this? But the first thing that came to my mind was when I was sitting in that chair in dialysis is, how am I going to do this? But more importantly, why am I going to do this? And the why is paramount for 50 plusers. In other words, why am I going to get in shape? Why am I going to live a life that's very purposeful with significance? See, I knew that 8 years ago. I was able to write it down very specifically. I have an amazing wife, 3 amazing children. I wanted to do so much in my life to help others, to inspire others. So I started riding a bike under kidney dialysis. And here's what I found out. Exercise is one of the magic bullets. It helps the body heal. It helps the body stay in shape. It makes us think better, makes us more excited about life. See, everybody thought I was crazy in dialysis. Why was I starting to ride this bike on kidney dialysis? But it gave me my life back. See, for 2 years I was on there fighting for my life. I started riding a bike, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Slowly start stair-stepping up on riding this bike. And I found out all these benefits and my passion to live with significance and purpose. And I believe each and every one of you out there can do that. It starts with the why. Write it down. Write it down why you want to get in the best shape. And then slowly take the steps to get there, to your goals of staying healthy for a lifetime. See, I'm 55 years old. I feel amazing. I had a kidney transplant 6 years ago from amazing gift of love from my daughter and all the people that were willing to give me this amazing gift of life. And so now I take every minute of my life and I try to help others, my 50-plusers, stay in amazing shape. And I got to share this one story with you. See, the first place I ever spoke at, I went into a senior living facility. And there was a young lady, 96-year-old, waiting for me to speak. 96 years young. And she held my hand and she goes, I hope you're the motivational speaker today, Jeff. And I asked her why. And she knew why. She said, Jeff, I want to think clearer. I want to be more excited about life. I want to help others. See, she was 96. Not realizing what the potential of her life was at 96, I didn't know that. But here's what I did find out. See, her passion in life was to dance. She would love to dance, but she couldn't. She was in a wheelchair. And she got so excited because she shared this dancing passion with me. Well, 30 days later, I had the privilege to go back to the senior living facility. And she raised her hand and she said, Jeff, could you come to my chair? And I walked over there. Now, she was in that chair for 5-6 years. Never got out. And she stood up, made a little move of her favorite dance, and asked me to help her back in her chair. And I've seen successes like that throughout my coaching and going out to senior living facilities and helping them at 50, 60, 70, 80, 92-year-old gentlemen that came up to me and said, Jeff, I used to love to jog. Love it. And all I did with this gentleman is gave him the hope. I said, take small steps. Take small steps. I went out there 2 months later, and this gentleman was running around, not running, jogging around his facility. But he also knew the why and why he wanted to. He said to me, Jeff, I want to leave an amazing legacy for my children and family. I want to leave this incredible inspiration so that they'll go out and they'll change the world and make it a better place. See, that's where it starts. From there on, I'd love to help you. I'd love to coach you. I'd love to be your friend. So look us up. Call us. We'd love to talk to you. The 50-plussers, you're on my team.